Have you ever played in any tournaments here in the city before?
Never before. I played one time in the Rucker, but this is my first time here, and I was happy to be here. Glad to get the win and get in the playoffs next week.
What's the allure of playing summer basketball here in New York City for you? I know you come from Cali. You guys have the Drew League.
Yeah.
That's your major tournament in the summer. And now we have Pro City, Dykeman, Rucker, and such. What's the allure of playing summer street ball here in New York City?
There's great players out here. You know, if you want to get better, you got to play against the best. So in the summer leagues, you got to go where the best spots are. So that's the Drew here, down at Rucker, Dykeman. So it's something to get me ready for the season.
Your game, speaking on the season, your game on the floor in the NBA is more of a utility role player. You get the job done, whether it be offensively, defensively. But tonight, you played more lax. So your handles, so your crossover, fancy passes and such. What makes it so easy for you to go ahead and play in that comfortable environment in the summer?
I wouldn't call it easy. Just great players out here. But it's just having fun. And, a lot of times in the NBA it can get kind of stressful during the season, but out here it's just all be about fun. Everybody comes out and supports. The guys are great playing with and playing against, so that really makes it all for me.
Now, this upcoming season, you guys made some major re-ups.
Yeah.
You acquired DJ Augustine, Austin Day to complement you, DeMar DeRozan, Lowry, Rudy Gay. Can you consider your team to be the sleeper in the Eastern Conference?
Oh, I sure hope so. I mean, that's what we're going to work to do. I think we're going to have a big training camp and at least start the season off real strong. Last year was a little tough, and it was hard to make up ground. But this year, I think we got all the core pieces in place with Rudy and DeMar and Amir and Kyle. So if those guys lead us, we can go pretty far.
Just mentioned you guys have strong guard play. Do you feel that your weakness might come in the paint, though?
No, not really. We got a lot of tough guys out there. Amir, Aaron Gray. We picked up Tyler Hansbrough, and he's a beast. So, those guys are going to bring toughness. And, a lot of scoring will be done on the perimeter. But, down low, we're going to need those guys for defense.
You're reuniting with the former Knick teammate, Steve Novak.
Hi.
Yes, your guy.
That's my guy.
You guys had great success in your last season as a Knick. Does it make it easier for the transition when you get traded to go ahead and have a familiar face, familiar friend on the team for that transition and be a lot smoother?
Oh, absolutely. If you know somebody, they can tell you all the nice spots at, where to live, kind of give you the ins and outs of the whole organization. So, with Steve coming in, I'm right there if he needs a shoulder to lean on or anything he needs. And it'll be good to reunite with him. He's one of my best friends on the Knicks, so it's a cool opportunity to play with him again.
What's the biggest difference in the city of New York and Toronto?
There's no place like New York. I love Toronto, though. Toronto's a great city, very international. It's clean, people are great, and the fan base is huge out there. I didn't expect it to be like that when I first got out there, but I really do love their basketball and hockey, but it was a surprise to me.
This is the off-the-ball question right here. You have a real mellow personality if people are looking from the outside in. If you're trying to get hyped for a game, what's the song you're going to put on? What's going to come on your iPod to get you ready for your game? What's going to turn you up?
Man, you know what? It's not even going to be anything rap. It's going to be straight dance music, house music. Real talk. I vibe to that. That gets me going, gets the juices flowing, gets me ready for games.